If you showed 100 Gecs to a stranger, they'll probably like piss and cum or react like you just punched their grandma or something. Imagine listening to this for the first time. It's kind of ridiculous. 100 Gecs has a sound that's extremely unique. They're a band that sounds so familiar but refreshing at the same time. They have songs that make you want to go out in the middle of the night and just beat up random people. Songs that are extremely catchy and make you want to jump up and down and dance and shit. And songs that sound like random hot ass messes that just are fun to listen to. You can't put the band in a true genre just because they have so much going on. It kind of makes it tough to explain to people what they actually do or what they actually sound like. It genuinely just sounds like two friends having fun in a studio, not taking anything serious. With musical influences from like hyperpop, nightcore, ska, EDM, pop punk, like so much is going on. It just feels like a melting pot of just like the funnest shit. And I'm not gonna hold you, when Money Machine first came out, I was an 100 Gecs hater. I half-assed listened to the beginning, automatically judged it, and never gave them a chance again. In fact, I judged people who listened to the band. And I was just so confused on why this duo is so big. What made them so popular? I just assumed they were like a meme band that everyone liked to just like dogpile on and roast, kind of like a modern day Nickelback or some shit. But then I see them playing these huge festivals like Coachella or even like on tour with Brockhampton, and it's like, it's just confusing, like what's going on. I had no idea people unironically listened to 100 Gecs. Now fast forward to a few months ago, I had like this little party thing going on at my place, and someone played Hey Big Man on the speaker, and I was bumping, dude. I had no idea who this band was. I didn't know who it was. I didn't know it was 100 Gecs. I was just jamming to it until I asked, hey, who is that? She says 100 Gecs. Huh? So once I found out, I just gave them a listen and I did my research and everything just made sense. Everything clicked. 100 Gecs works so well for a few reasons. One of them being what most artists already do, which is just the vulnerability and just writing songs that the listener can relate to. They have songs and lyrics that just kind of hit home. Some examples being like the song Gum, right? Gum is about being in that gray area of a romantic relationship. Like, what are we? Are we together? Are we friends? How should my mindset be? You have the song Fallen for You, which is about just going to a show and seeing someone you just fall for, you have a crush on. Or even the song Dumbest Girl Alive, which is just about self-loathing and the self-hate you have for yourself. So a lot of the music they put out are actually songs that most people can relate to. And once a listener feels like they can relate to a song, they're pretty much hooked. As long as the actual music sounds good, which 100 Gecs has no problem doing. Most of their songs are catchy and repetitive, but not repetitive in a bad way. They're just very easy to sing along to. So if you have a few friends that listen to the duo, it's just extremely easy to jam to them and it's so fun. Now imagine at like live shows where you have hundreds of people jamming to the same song and everybody knows the lyrics, right? So the catchiness and combination of like the relatability and like the unique instrumentals and sounds and great producing, it's just a formula for success. The experimental music is unique, and as a species we like to be a little bit different. It's kind of like that one friend that only listens to like metal or heavy music, so they just blast that shit in their car radio so the entire universe knows they only listen to like heavy songs. So people that are fans of the band, they like to listen to it and just feel different, very similar to that metal guy. But if I'm being honest, I don't know anyone that would absolutely blast 100 Gecs in public. But with that being said, when one 100 Gecs fan like meets another, it's an automatic connection. The 100 Gecs fan base is strong, and these kids, they're not dumb. They know that 100 Gecs has like loads of haters, but they just don't care. In fact, it feels like the more 100 Gecs is hated, the stronger they become. And 100 Gecs themselves are self-aware and understand their music isn't for everyone, but they're okay with that. I think one of the many reasons why 100 Gecs go so hard in like this experimental genre is because they're like pushing out, they're filtering out all the normies, and they want the weirdos kind of. And I think they just understand how to like cultivate an audience. And they did it not only by being different, but like I said earlier, they just don't take themselves too serious. They're extremely extremely down with the memes, and them and their audience, they all know it. In fact, you can go to the 100 Gecs like TikTok, and it's just random memes and random videos of like, I saw one of like a bird dancing to like random noises. If you go to their YouTube videos and you go to the comment sections, it's a bunch of like insider jokes. And then these comments have thousands of upvotes as if like everyone is in on the joke. And they also made these wizard costumes and these like weird aesthetics, like a theme in their music and videos. So when you physically go to an 100 Gecs concert, you're gonna see people dressed in like these wizard costumes. Everyone just having a good time with their hat and robe and shit. And speaking of shows, they know how to throw live shows. They know how to make it fun and energetic. Every live set I see, it just looks like an insane time and pretty much what you'd expect out of an 100 Gecs show. Just everyone in a crowd knowing all the lyrics and singing along and screaming them back to the band, and you can just see there's so much love there. Another thing that makes 100 Gecs work are haters. The band probably has double the amount of haters than they do fans, and I'm sure we all know why. The reason is Money Machine. Money Machine completely blew them up. The song went so viral, it was all over TikToks and all over memes. Streamers and YouTubers just reacted to it, and boy, that hate was real. And again, I too was in this category of haters, but any publicity is good publicity, right? Clowning 100 Gecs, it was a regular thing at some point. You have hundreds of people reacting to the music video, calling it just noise and not real music. What has the music industry become? But little do they know, these are two extremely talented musicians. They've been making music for years, and the amount of experience they have is unreal. Not only making music under their own names, Dylan Brady and Laura Les, but collaborating and producing for many artists you've heard of. They've helped produce music for artists like The Neighborhood and Charlie CXC, Rico Nasty, and just so many more. They already have a great reputation in the music industry, and they had the balls to take that leap and do something different, which a lot of people can't do, or they're just too afraid to do. I think it's safe to assume being different in this case was worth it. 100 Gecs feels like if the internet was just like one band. They know what they're doing, they know who their audience is, and they know what to give the fan base to keep them happy. But most importantly, as cheesy as it is, they're just having a lot of fun. You can see it in their music, you can see it in their live sets, you can see it in their TikToks. They're just having a great time. Now, if you've seen 100 Gecs live, whether in person or like online, you've probably seen a mosh pit. There's so many different kinds of mosh pits, and it's super fun to look into. Click here to see the different kinds of pits and share your pit stories with me in the comments.